Check out my latest episode on my podcast, Let's Talk About It with Empress. And thank you for watching. Hey guys, this is your girl Empress. This is the Global Green Book, and I am heading to Morocco. Isn't that? I'm heading to Morocco. Here we go. So I'm on my way to Ruzio. I'm messing up the name. I know that, but it's my girlfriend, Kim, raising the vibe. Go check out her channel, y'all. It is her birthday dinner, and it's also, I think, International Food Week. So we're like going to some kind of buffet where it's like $45 and you get like all these different varieties of foods and salads. So we're gonna see what it's all about. And DC is buzzing, y'all. It is buzzing. So it's about 45 minutes away. It's in Annapolis, Maryland. I had to get I'm a little hot. Whew, I'm a little hot. I be having these little hot flashes. So let's head our way out there. So also, my time away from YouTube, I've been really focusing on my mental health and just dealing with all of the madness that has been going on in my life. And I really need the outside chatter to be quiet. So I focused on learning how to farm, doing some traveling, and I have went to multiple places, and I just decided not to share. I am finally ready to share my experiences. I have had a lot of healing and restoration, and I'm just grateful for this time of rejuvenation, and I'm ready to share with my family again. This is a video that my friend Andrea shared with me, The Beauty of Gambia, and I just want to share the tranquility with you all as well. I'm doing this vlog mainly for my family. Just a quick observation. Uh, I've already been to the Gambia, which alhamdulillah I love, but Gambia, for lack of better words, is what we would probably classify as because it's underdeveloped. It's not like the United States, nowhere near it. You don't see animals walking around the streets here. You don't see dirt roads. You don't see cars being held together by ropes. It's different. It's not bad. It's just different. But what I am observing here in the West, because I am doing some comparisons, some good things. Like I said, there's a lot of things about where I live that I love, and I'm not going to ever give up my citizenship because I am an American citizen. My family earned that right. I am ADOS, which is African descendants of slavery, because I do have that in my blood as well as African genes. So, moving forward, so that anyone come on my page talking crazy, I'm proud to be an American. But there's some things here that I could do without. And if you're not a person of color, you never walked in my footsteps, you can't speak on it, so you need to go mosey on over into your corner. And then also, one of my observations about Muslims across the globe, I don't care if they're from Senegal, if they're from Morocco, if they're from Tangier, if they're from Qatar, if they're from Saudi, Muslims across the globe when they come here as well. And I'm speaking about the women, not the men, because I also notice the men and the women are different too. But the women who are following Islam, they're not as friendly to African American Muslimas. And I'm making this observation now because what I have observed when I was in Gambia, they were very friendly. When when I went to Ghana, the Muslims and the Africans were very friendly. And I'm talking about the women. They had their own way, but for the most part, they were very friendly towards us. So I'm interested to see how the Moroccan Muslims and Muslims react towards me. And I have a feeling it's just going to be the same thing. They're going to be very friendly. But what I do notice is here, and it's weird, and if you ever come to visit, you'll notice they go out their way to avoid eye contact, to avoid speaking to you, to avoid even acknowledging you, which is weird because here I could go all day and not see another Muslim, right? You can go all day and not see one. And then when you do see one, you would think you will want to acknowledge them and speak, but I can see them from a distance and I see them see me, and then I see them turn their head to divert looking at me so they don't have to speak to me. So that's something which is very interesting here in the diaspora, is just how people from other cultures treat the African Americans, and even to the point where they're even comfortable enough to really say really outlandish negative things about us and generalize us in a whole. And I've had to have many discussions to put them in their place. So that is going to be very interesting to see the dynamics in Morocco, because, you know, I kind of was like, because my experience with them here has not been positive. It has been very racist interactions, which is sad, but it's true. But I have a feeling when I go into the motherland and I'm on their home court, it's going to be a whole lot different, a lot more pleasant, a lot more friendlier. And I'm talking about the women's side of it, because I'm not really, you know, focused on the men. Because, you know, right now my goal is to have a sisterhood. So I'm interested to see how this sisterhood is going to play out on the continent. And I know it's going to be really good for me because my girlfriend is in Morocco. She's married to a Moroccan. And so I know it's going to be a bit of a different experience for me. But I'm just going to really enjoy seeing the difference and how it plays out, you know, because even some of my friends who have traveled through Morocco who were not Muslims, they was like, oh, it wasn't for me. They're too French. They're too Eurocentric. They're too this. So it's going to be interesting for me to see how it is as me as a, I'm going to just say it, as a light-skinned African American Muslima traveling over there. I have a feeling my experience might be a little different. Alright, so I just got my hair done, my nails done, my feet done, my face waxed, and my eyebrows done. Can I say painful? So I'm heading to my favorite spot, Busboys and Poet, to get me a nice meal. Then I'm heading home. I'm trying to condense all my stuff down to one bag, which is just a simple wash and cut with some, you know, product was $140. My nails, my feet, my toes, and my nails with no gel polish, and my eyebrows with 90 something dollars. So it's expensive to be a woman in America. I had to get Morocco ready because I didn't want to go over there looking messy and sloppy. So I'm on my way to Dulles to pick up a passenger, but in a few short hours I'll be heading over to Morocco, which I'm super excited about. I'm in the car. I'm sorry, people are acting crazy. I am parking at the Embassy Suites by IAD. They do parking. You know, I could have had someone bring me and let them, but you know what? I'm just kind of like learning how to just move with self. I'm so proud of myself. I didn't really share anything I was doing with anyone because I'm practicing silence and only sharing what is necessary with when it's necessary, and to stop talking about what I'm doing because I have learned people will wish you harm. My flight is at 9:30, but it is 4 o'clock and I'm heading to the airline because they recommend to get there 4 to 5 hours before your flight so that you can do everything you need to do, check in, make sure your paperworks are done, all the long lines. And so that's just, it's a headache leaving the country. Okay. I'm about to check the weight on my luggage. I tried to do that before I left, but my scales weren't working. But at where United is, all the way to the end, they have a place where you can weigh your bags so you can organize them. So I'm gonna weigh it and see if I'm gonna have any overage. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Okay, I am so close with the weight. I weighed both bags. They were like 50 pounds each, and you only can take 50 pounds. And my backpack and my travel bag, they were 25 pounds, and I still got my little belt, so I'm gonna flip it to the back, so hopefully they don't notice it. So I just got off of the train. That's the train. You know, because Dulles is kind of big because it's an international thing, so you got to go to different terminals, and you have to catch a train to the terminal. So I'm at Terminal A for Air Morocco, Royal Air Morocco, and it was good up to the TSA. Every time I go through TSA, they just mess with me. They would like, take your clothes off, take this off. And then they said, well, if you don't take it off, we're gonna have to do a search. And they end up just doing a body search on me anyway. So I could have kept my clothes on. Next time I'm gonna stand my ground. Stand your ground, Muslimas. I swear, they always mess with me. So I'm at gate A31, and this is the beginning of the terminal, starting at gate 14. So it's going to be a little bit of a walk. So this is, I think, the Arab world. It's a first for me. This is the Arab world. I was going to go live, but I'm about to get on the plane. I got my bonnet on underneath here so I can go to sleep. So it's a 7-hour direct flight on Air Morocco. Royal Air Morocco so far has been really hospitable. They checked in 2 of my bags and checked in a bag for free. So they're really, I'm excited to see what the flight is going to be like. We left early, and it's very simple. I got a space between me and the person sitting next to me, which is pretty cool. There's no mask requirement, but most of the directives were done in Arabic, so I really didn't know what they were saying. But, I mean, you can either wear a mask or you don't wear a mask. As soon as every passenger was on a plane, they did not wait for the departure time, so we left 10 minutes earlier, which is cool. Can I say it's hot in here? They don't believe in no AC, so I don't know if it's going to be hot the whole ride. And this is just preparation for when we get to Morocco, because this plane is hot, very hot. So I got the vegetarian option for the food, and it was really good. It was some kind of mixed medley and a tomato sauce, rice, and spinach. and a lot of fruit. I'm just so full, but I ate it because I want to go to sleep now. And they give you an option of having tea or coffee. And I did have an orange juice and the juice, so I'll probably be up going to the restroom a few times. But I'm really tired, and it's going to be about a 7 hour flight. But so far, I'm really liking Air Morocco, and Allah just blessed me because not only did I get my carry-on checked on for free, but I got an empty space next to me, so alhamdulillah. But anyway, I'm about to drink my tea, then I'm gonna take a nap, and I'll see you all when I wake up. Yeah, travel is different. For everyone trying to get their take.
Right. That happened to me in Nigeria.
Yeah, don't let them. Don't let them. Okay, I am heading to the luggage claim, but I had to stop in the bathroom to, just brush my teeth, wash my face, get myself kind of presentable so I don't be looking crazy. But can I tell you, boundaries are not known. My first interaction with a Moroccan, she asked me to use my makeup. She was like, "Can I use your makeup?" But she was saying it in Arabic, and I'm like, and I knew what she was asking me, but I just acted like I was like, "What? Huh? What? Like my makeup? She wanted to use my eye makeup, my face, my all my makeup." I said, "No, no, 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 no." So maybe there's some boundaries issue here that I'm gonna have to be mindful of how I deal with it. So this is definitely very Arabic, um, very little English. So I'm gonna see how this goes. While I was here, I learned that third language was not Chinese or Mandarin, but it's the tribe of Morocco. I think it's called Amazigh. Okay, you're prepared to do a lot of walking. They have their own script and their own language. So that was my ignorance, but I did learn. And so most of the buildings there you will see English, Arabic, and I believe it's pronounced Amazigh. And I just got to say, that was one of the hottest flights that I've experienced. Well, they don't believe in AC. It was no AC. And they was just like not going to turn it on. It was very minimum AC. So I felt the way. I really did. I felt the way. A lot of horse references throughout this airport. So that must be a Moroccan thing. I made it. I'm waiting for my ride, but customs was fairly easy. And this is Air Morocco behind me, and the weather is, it's like, it's different than African weather. What I'm saying is, it's warm without the heat, like of the sun, and it has a cool breeze. It's like a dry heat. So I'm waiting for my ride, and expect when you come out, the drivers and everything are going to be coming for you. I got my phone inside, my Moroccan number inside, so I'm going to try to save some of my power so I can get some of the sights of the city. And I got my money exchanged, but you're gonna have to check them because I think she kind of get me. So it was not. You don't get a lot for your money in dirham. So for $1, it was like 9.70. So it's not a lot. It's not a lot. And a SIM card was $10, and for me to get the extra gigabytes so I could have Moroccan number was like 20 US. So it's like 100 dirham or 200 dirham, depending on what you get.
People ride horses here.
Okay, because I was like, when I was walking, they had all those beautiful saddles and things like that.
Girl, horse lovers, horse.
The first thing that I noticed upon my arrival in Morocco is the infrastructure. It is just like being in the States. The streets, the highways, the system. I mean, to me, it was even better than the States. It was very easy to travel here. A lot of brand new cars, beautiful manicure lines of trees and bushes and greenery. When I say Morocco is beautiful, it is beautiful, and I was extremely impressed with everything that I seen. Yeah, I just found it very interesting how the Muslims in America, they're they're not they're not my cup of tea. But anyway, I gotta go. This is your girl Empress. This is the Global Green Book. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned for my upcoming videos all about Morocco. Morocco. All right, so let me stop because everybody think I'm filming them. They don't realize I'm filming myself. Thank you for your support. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. 1,200, we're trying to get there, y'all.